Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to tell you today about how this YouTuber, her YouTube name is The White Rose, and she is South African. She's born in South Africa, but she lives in England now. But she touched on the white genocide issue in South Africa, and it was a really good video. The video lasts over 11 minutes, and I highly recommend that you guys watch it. And I'm going to go over it a little bit. I didn't agree with everything on there, but I did agree with the points. One of the points is that, and I made this before, is that Genocide Watch, the highest number of genocide is a 6, meaning that the group, whoever's being massacred or killed, is about to be extinct. Well, Genocide Watch puts white South Africans out of 4. On a scale of 6, they put white South Africans out of 4. Okay? According to her. And I've heard from the founder of Swedlanders from Simon Roach that Genocide Watch has a scale of 8, and that Genocide Watch puts it on a 6. According to White Rose, they put it on a 4 out of 6. So same percentage-wise, roughly. Okay? And she does note that black farmers are being murdered too, like white farmers. But she makes a good point that black farmers are not subject to the same torture and maiming that white farmers are. She said sometimes the people who are murdered on the farms are tortured to obtain information of where the safe is, or to open the safe, or to get valuables, but that's rare. Usually it's race-based murders. And she also points out since 1994, that's when apartheid ended, and as I pointed out, apartheid was an unjust system, and as unjust as it was, it had no choice but to be abolished. But she does point out that since 1994, 70,000 white South Africans have been murdered. And right now, the number of white South Africans being murdered increases every month, ever since President Zuma sang the song "Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer," which was nothing more than a threat, the way Jacob Zuma sang it. I didn't like how she talked about how Nelson Mandela sang it, because if you see Nelson Mandela with the MK Mkhonto we Sizwe, you do not see his lips move that whole time. Okay? He is not singing "Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer," and I think Mandela gets a bad rap in that. And I disagree with her on that. Although she did point out that Mandela was able to hold the Rainbow Nation together, and I believe from 1994 to 1999 he did, but he since passed on, and since he stepped down as president in 1989, and then since he passed away, the number of white South Africans being murdered has just skyrocketed. Anyway, she did a good job detailing the video, and she talked about that the whites and the blacks in South Africa are both colonialists. The only people that are native to South African are its Aboriginal population, the Khoisan, which nowadays make up the majority of the coloreds in South Africa. So, good props to White Rose for raising awareness on this issue. Thumbs up to her on this. She also did another video where she talks to Simon Roach, who's the founder of a white South African civil defense organization called Swedlanders. And Simon Roach was an anti-apartheid activist during apartheid, and while he didn't necessarily belong to the ANC, he did work with the ANC to help bring apartheid down. So Simon Roach is the furthest thing from a racist. He actually has more black South African friends than he does white South African friends, by his own admission. So anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.